I am a part of the American dream. My life started with very humble beginnings in Barstow, California. And I was raised by my mother, who's here today, and my father, who passed away in 1990. And my brothers and sisters are here as well. This is very humbling because when you come from a small town, a lot of times you don't realize that you have opportunity to do things. And so I was fortunate to have friends like David, Henry, who I've known since I was in elementary school, lifelong friends. And then I had important family members who helped me along the way. So family has always been important. Then in 1981, I got accepted and went to UC San Diego. And I was lucky to have been placed with a roommate by the name of Alan Sandler, who's here today. And his mother, Gloria, and his father, Maurice, were so impactful upon me as a young person because I was very naive. I worked hard, but I didn't have confidence in who I was as a person. And so they showered me with different things in life. My first airplane ride up to San Francisco. I always wanted to fly. And so I remember the first time I went to a restaurant and the waiter asked me, "How would you like your steak cooked?" "Yeah, how would you like your steak?" And I said, "Cooked." Alan leans over, he goes, "Well, medium well, how do you like it?" And so he made the decision for me. And so the reason I believe that I'm so giving of things in life is because of my family and the Sandler family who helped me so much because they taught me it's important to give. In their family, it was a given that they were going to go to college. In my family, it wasn't a given. I was the first person in my family to go to college. I worked full-time during high school, college, and law school. And in law school, I met a second person who impacted my life dramatically, Tony Mournian. Tony provided me my first job. I was not supposed to be able to work, but I had no choice but to work because I had a family that I needed to help support. And so he guided me along the way and helped me become the attorney I am today. And so along the way, I've crossed so many paths with different people, and I've been so fortunate to be able to stand here today knowing that I didn't achieve the success I have today on my own. It's because of everyone who's helped me along the way. And so in the last 5 years, I've been fortunate. I was asked to become the head coach of Oceanside Mock Trial Team. And I thank Judge Bergmeyer for that program. It's an amazing program. And so that program gave me a renewed energy on how I can help people. And so I decided that I would establish a scholarship fund. And part of that, I also decided that I would take students to Washington, D.C. And so this is the 5th year that I'm taking kids to Washington, D.C. I fully fund everything. And what's amazing about that program is the joy that you see in these kids, because in their life, an education is not a given. It's something, they're all first-generation individuals who've had to overcome obstacles like I had to overcome to become who they are. And now these young individuals, our first class will be graduating from college this year. And I get, and so I call them my kids. And so I brought 10 of my kids here today, so if you can stand up. So these kids are all first generation college students, and they're doing an amazing job. I love them dearly. And so I also have my own kids. I have my daughter here, Isabella. And I have another daughter, Mackenzie, who couldn't make it today. And then I have 2 infants, Maverick and Hazel, with their mother, Michelle. To help other people because they know that's important to me. This year, my daughter is graduating from medical school. She's going to be a naturopathic doctor. And so I'm very proud of her. So my point is that I didn't get where I am today alone. I am here today because of the help of a lot of people. I look around, I see a lot of familiar faces that I've known over the years, that I've worked with on different programs, different things with the Bar Association. And it's important to me to continue giving, and so I thank my wife, my family for allowing me to continue to give. And it takes time, it takes money, it takes resources, but it's all very important to do that because these kids are our next generation. And it's not given to them, it's not a given the way things are going to happen today. It's very difficult what they're dealing with to become educated, the student loans. And so whatever I can do to help them, I do try to help them financially, provide guidance, mentorship to them because it's not a given for them. And so with my daughters, it's a given for them because I knew they were going to be educated. And I knew their life was going to be a lot easier and different than my life was. But they don't take it for granted. They appreciate what I do for them and help them. And so to my young kids from Oceanside High School, thank you for teaching me to be a better person and to be a more giving person and realize that I'm always around for you to provide mentorship. Anything you need, I'm here for you. And so all of you, I encourage you to get involved with different programs to help kids of today because it's not easy. For instance, in Barstow High School, this year I only had 3 applicants for my scholarship fund. And the reason being is these kids can't afford to go to a 4-year college. So the parents convince them to go to a junior college, and there's nothing wrong with that. But they need to go to a 4-year college. The reason being is they'll meet people like Alan Sandler who will give you encouragement and guidance. And that's what's needed in this world. We need encouragement and guidance for our youth because it's not a difficult place. And so I thank you very much, and I humbly accept this award on behalf of not only myself, but my kids and my daughters. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Alvin. Let's give it up for Tim Williams and Desiree Sanders. Thank you for all of your excellent presenting skills. Congratulations once again to all of our 2026 Service Award winners. We are so thankful for your contributions. You truly inspire us, and you truly are making an impact. Thank you also to the team here at the San Diego Air and Space Museum. And let's give it up for the Air and Space Museum. Also our friends at Solace Catering, who made the food. And a huge thanks to our internal team. Please stand and be recognized. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Many of them are already standing. That's very convenient. Thank you again to our generous